Okay, so check this out. I did think at one point that we couldn't have 100% automation interbases, right? Because this discard tool button, we thought it would be better if it went into the repair bench, right? I realized that we were probably wrong, and that's because I completely ignored a certain mechanic in the crafting benches. So, check this out. Our tools can be made, and then there's a timer that we can have them set to. So we can tell it to craft a certain amount, and then when it's done, it'll cycle to the next one. It'll cycle to the next one in the list, and then the next one, and then start over, right? But with that timer, if you tell it you just want to make one, and then like this one, I'm telling it to make it in 30 minutes. You watch this. And then, I guess it doesn't work, but 9 minutes, right? I had that one set. I want to actually reset it to 30. So it's only going to make one tool in 30 minutes, right? And depending on the quality of the tool, the durability will dictate how long the NPC can use the tool, on top of there being any plants or things for it to mine. And if that all adds up to over 30 minutes, so like I have 2 size here, 3 of those, and 2 axes, right? And these are low durability. If this box gets too full, I'll just extend the time. I'll change it from 30 minutes to like 40, maybe. But I also have my guys all over the place here. One guy's farming aloe down here as a harvester. I'm not sure where my miner is. I think I need to set up a miner. But as long as you have the bones and the materials in the workbench, it's going to make the tools constantly, but not all of them at once. Only a few when you need them. It's like I have 67 hardwood handles, so I'll just have them make like 100 really quick, or maybe 150, right? And then I load that up, and then for the bones, we just use the butcher's table to use the carcasses to harvest the bones. Now, I'm on a server that has boosted resource stuff, so getting the bones isn't that hard. But if you make a capybara pen, I haven't been able to get the thing that'll let it be automatic, right? So I'm just preparing. But if you get this capybara pen going, you're going to have a constant supply of bones to make those tools on that regular interval, right? And the thing is like, your immediate thought is to make bronze weapons for your NPCs, but if you want to fully automate it, they might not be necessary, depending on the zones. I haven't gotten out of the rainforest yet. I really want to do that, but I wanted to figure out this automation stuff, and I really think I got it now. Now that I know about the timer, that's a game changer, and that's going to help like establish how often things get cranked out, right? And I do the same thing with compost over here. I don't want the guy spending hours and hours here making constant compost, right? Because it takes too long. But you only need about 30 to completely max out the fuel for the farmland, so to speak. And since each seedling, see, this one says it matures in 106 minutes, and this one says 62 minutes, depending on how long their growth time is and what kind of fertilizer they make. All you have to do is set up the timer with that amount of time for the kind of fertilizer that you need for that plant. This way it's made when it needs it and not more, right? Your boxes don't get full. And then when you eventually get the granary and your NPC will take care of this, it does it automatically. And then in the case of like nitrate, right? You just have somebody handle the poop, which that'll come from the capybara pen and the turkey pen, right? And then on top of the outhouse, you'll get plenty of poop for that. And then, for the rest of the fertilizer, you can use feces for it also. The acidic, the stone powder here uses niter power, which you can get from nitrate, and you just make it from poop and compost, right? You just calculate how much time it takes to make any of these things. Okay, so like nitrate ore makes nitrate powder, right? And then we want to use 5 nitrate powder. We want, say, 30 of these for whatever crop we're doing. So we can just check. We can't make it, but we can look at how long it takes. 30 takes 13 minutes. Well, I guess that doesn't matter. What matters is what plant uses it and how long it takes, right? So we use the niter powder instead of the acidic fluid, or you can use tomatoes and make the acidic fluid depending on if you make that crop or not, and you just time it. And so you make the crops to feed the animals, to make the bones, to make the tools, to farm the stuff, to make the compost and feed the animals, and you have your complete circle of life. And you don't really need anything stronger than bone tools because that's all they need. They're keeping this area clear with just bone tools. And then all you have to do is mark your place on where you want them to farm. And like if they're missing a spot, let's see, are they missing? I think south over here. Yeah, see, like right here, all I have to do is set up a marker. Let's see, let's gather west and south. So I want it to be about there. Gather southwest. See? And then that's right here. And then all I have to do is remember who my harvester is. And then I'll just southwest right here. Let's copy that. And then change that to G southwest. And then he should be harvesting that. Let's see. He's got 1 legendary tool. It's topped off, and he should be fine. He's gathering me the aloe that I found over there, and I should be able to let this run. And I have a lot of tools in here. We have 1 scythe, so let's get rid of these, and then we'll see how well they do with these tools. I think the axes. I think I'll get rid of one of the axes also. And so yeah, I think that's 100% automation. It's just a matter of using those timers and timing it so there is a tool ready when your NPC's tool breaks and they throw it away and they come and they get one. And the timing is such that the box doesn't get full of tools and your guy isn't stuck here making like 50 tools at a time, and you're not constantly throwing your tools in the repair bench and wasting materials doing that. Well, yeah, wasting depending on your point of view, but yeah, I think that's gonna work. So I'm going to let this thing run. I'm gonna go and get some ore, and when we come back, none of our harvesters should be sitting in the bench unless they're taking a break. They shouldn't be stopped because their tools are broken. And then this thing shouldn't have too many tools as long as the timing is right. So we will look again when I come back with bronze. Okay, well, I had a sort of mishap at the Claw Tribe. Okay, so let's see. The leather worker is sitting, the gardener is sitting. How many tools do we have? Well, we have too many mining tools, but that's working out just fine. So I can turn off the mining tool, or at least, let's see. Well, I won't make it yet, but because it'll start crafting one immediately, and I don't want to do that. So they'll cut through 3. The axe one seems on point. The scythe maybe a little bit longer. Well, let's see. They're getting the fiber and stuff. It's getting the logs. And I guess I haven't done my miner that. Oh wait, what are you doing? No target. I guess all of the wood is cleaned up in the area. So that would be one reason why. Oh yeah, they didn't stop. And I don't have to worry about repairing their stuff. But I guess I could have been in a better logging area, but I have plenty of logs. I'm sure of it. But yeah, that's how you can set up the 100% automated camp, at least for the basic materials that you need. Yeah, that's almost full. Let's see, the fiber, almost full. And then the stone and stuff. There's not enough, but I got to send the miner to a certain area. Let's see, like up here. Maybe I should make myself some gear first. But yeah, let me know what you think. I'm going to get to bed because it's 2 in the morning and I have some stuff to do for PAX Day. So you're welcome.